Pick it up where we left off. We're like midway through the wind shrine, I think? Yeah. Still a bit more to go. Cool. Is it better than what she has? Oh yeah. Oh, and a new ability that costs 100. Jesus. That is way too much. But I'll level it anyway. At least to level 1, because I need to.
We must fight.
So I think that's where this will be useful. Keep pressing all the wrong buttons. Alright, aerial orb. Alrighty then. That didn't work. Oh damn. It's actually pretty strong. Huh. Takes a long time to cast though. A little bit of a pain in the ass, but it's tolerable.
We must fight.
Wrong ability. And now he's dead. So, what is up?
Let me.
I'm going to assume we can fall down here.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Now it's easy to learn. The background is going to give somebody a seizure. Or motion sickness. Or both. Ooh, that's a lot of gold. Alright, so there's a few places where you can fall down, and it seems like we'll get more locations. Depending on where we fall. So let's try the first little gap that we didn't even really fall through. Just avoid it. getting moved up to 44. Just some more. See, there's one more section, okay. I get some more items. And you can't really see anything from up here. I wonder how close I am to maxing it out at this point. I fall. Oh, still over here. I have to go farther north. Nice. Well, I guess we'll do running slash next. Stick it on A since I'm used to spamming the hell out of that move. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of that. So we have two places. I gotta find the right one to fall down from.
Let me. All right.
YOLO. Hey! How the hell do we get over here? Malm Extract 1 cannot carry anymore. Cool. Alright, so this is the last one. No treasure chest, just some food. Nearly missed that one. Only Wind Slash was good, like in the last game. What was it called in this game? Running Slash? So much better in Celceta. So much better. made it to the top. So I guess we fall down here and we fight the boss. Let's see. We're all stocked up. We have plenty of money. Let's teleport back to town, see if we can afford any of the weapons. Well, we can. We'll see if there's ones that have any skills on them. And buy them if we so please. Wild Rage. Already found one that I don't already own. With a skill on it. Storm Gust, that's a new one. Alright, looks like we're good with that. And the 3 people I plan on using all have their best stuff on. So I think we're good then. I think I'll just have them learn these skills. And we shall kill the boss. If we can. To the best of our ability. That's a localized AoE. Uses a wall of fire. Powerful but slow recovery. Nice. Let's check the monster manual real quick. Need to kill the little mites. So I'll grind up a bit on them. Wild Rage is probably not very useful against bosses, though. Definitely fun. It's like, it reminds me of something like Bide from Pokemon. Nice. I can farm this one section right here. Alright, that skill is now learned.
Let me.
I more or less just have to spam this to level up her skill. Yeah, there we go. I can use whoever I want, and I choose to use Loewe for now. Actually, it's probably better if I just use Adol. After all, he can equip whatever the hell he wants. Stone Sword. And I can spam the ever-living crap out of Running Slash. Because it's easy. I wonder how filled out the enemies are in the book. Now I just have to kill these guys. Might as well kill the little porky, like, what do you even call those, like, rock porcupines? Like rock porcupines. They remind me of, Bergmite, going back to Pokemon again. Except green, not ice. Coinage isn't too bad either. In addition, we're probably getting a crap ton of windstones to sell. Or craft with in the future. Handel. also wish I knew exactly how many you had to kill to get the next point. Or at least they notified you of maxing out enemy in the bestiary if you're grinding it out. No, I just gotta check it every single time you kill one. It gives me time to level up Burning Slash at least. Along with the other skills I want to use. Nice. So we're leveled 46. I'm going to check the other towns to make sure I didn't miss any weapons. Don't want to accidentally lock myself out of anything. Yeah, I would have missed this one. And this one. And this one. But I can't buy it because it costs way too much. Way too much money. We're back to peddling again. Oh boy. It's honestly not worth it to like try to figure out exactly which things I'm missing. Let's see, so who got a new item? Geese did? And Crushi did. Now, let's head back to Shinoa to see if I missed anything there. And then we'll try killing some of those bird enemies. Since we need to fill out the notebook. Damn, it's all so much. We don't have the money. The question is, what would be the fastest way to farm that bird enemy? Well, obviously, Adol needs a better weapon. But these guys... Flip to unleash a powerful attack with increased stun. And she gets Volcano. Strikes the ground for an explosion of lava.
Ready. Let's go.
What the fastest way to a bird be? Probably one of these areas. The more windstones I get, I can just pawn them off. Yeah, I can rush up here. This'll work. Problem is, it's not a good farm, but gotta take what you can get, I guess.
Let's go.
Damn it. Gotta go fast. Sonic the Hedgehog. Is it supposed to be raining tonight? Because that sounded like either thunder or a transformer exploding. Rain. With thunder. I think that means I should probably save fairly frequently.
We must fight. Let me. Got it. Yeah. We must fight.
All right.
This is probably the fastest way to farm it.
Yeah.
And I hate that it probably is. You can farm a ton of windstones while we're here, though. You have to go quite a few of them. Does have the training ring on, right? Yeah, he does. Just takes a while. No reason to focus on the little guys. Only focus on the one down here on the rocks respawn. So that way I can farm them quickly. Nice, running slash level 8. Alright. Still 3 more. one more to go. Well, who knows how many actual kills that is. Sadly, we don't have a list of not a list, the amount that we have killed. Otherwise, we might be able to get a good estimate, but not so much. If I wanted to, I could probably farm a little bit more and level up Beetle to 47. But I think we'll try fighting the boss a couple times. If I lose, I'll push Adol to the next level. Still just not there yet. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Ready.
Now, she needs to level up a skill too, right? Yeah, Volcano. She has not used it yet at all. Let's see, let's teleport to the Abyss here. Because the only enemies at the top here are vulnerable to everything, so we can beat the crap out of them. Let's reset the enemies. Yeah. There we go. Got it. Just double checking. And re-equipping. Well, we have more money now, so might as well. Let's buy up the weapons that we need for skills. Again. Okay. So you have everything from this town. Check Sigram. I believe we have at least one of all these. We do. Yeah, bandit. For you, elk. Let's double check Shinoa, I guess. Let's see, bandit. Tackles enemies, knocking rare items from them. So we have steal and bandit.
All right.
Alright, so we need 3,000. I believe we could sell some of our stuff off. Let's see. We have the glaive. That one. Alright, so we need 60,000. I believe it said I had some duplicates of armor. Nope. Well, I do have the moon bracelets. Sell off 5. So close, yet so far. Well, I can buy one of these, so... Ashura, you're getting the new stuff. You know what? What is the next monster that I have not maxed out? Probably one of the temples. They work. So, this way. Yeah, Cape Byway. So the only enemy we really have to kill around here are the slimes, I think. Or the slugs. I can't remember the slimes. see, aerial thrust. There wasn't really even much else in here, just a ton of crabs, right? Yeah, there's only 2 types of enemies here. Big crab and small crab. Really, there was a spot towards the end where I fought a bunch of big crabs. Like 2 of them at once. Probably just head down there. It'll give me some spending money too. And I could get his best weapon. This is currently his best weapon. Go. I can afford pieces of new stuff. Running slash level 9. We're almost there. With running slash at least. I think the skills gain EXP in proportion with their what is this called? SP, I think, usage? I think it's SP. Yeah, SP. Work our way through the cave for the hell of it, because Adol will probably hit level 47. There we go. Level 47. Imagine. Okay, so there's no place where two of them spawn and you fight them both. Okay. I was mistaken on that. Well, then let's buy the last weapon we need for Geese. We'll max his skill out with that, and we're done. Now let's swap out Elk for Geese. And I'll give him the Crimson Jewel so he can spam that to holy hell.
Out of the way.
Let's see. This will head up here. It's easy enough. Trapster. Places an amulet that explodes on contact. Sounds different.
Let me. Yeah.
Let's go.
Right. We're all set to party. I'm gonna go in assuming that we're heading right into the boss fight from here. So let's give everybody what they need. Ooh, it's now all at plus 20. Nice. No holding back. Let's go. Fuck. That's a new one. I honestly was not expecting that at all. But alright. So we can float in this whole area. does this button do? I see. Yay, we're not dead. Cool, I can't afford either of those. Is this right into the boss fight? Is that a fucking chariot? It's like the Logma cart. What is... Hey, it has wheels on its sides. Wait, does this thing move? Get onto the burb sculpture? Forward. It'd be nice if it had seats. I'm glad we got it working, but... Somebody stop this crazy thing! The Great Wind Dragon is most likely just beyond. We must endure this to reach our goal. Hello there. I was not prepped for this. You have to get hit though, so I'm not doing too bad. Oh, got hit. I guess I chose the right weapon type for this too. Yeah, it was pretty easy. We got another save point too. Feel a strange but familiar presence. Heal. Oh boy. Ooh, grass. I believe it's... O human warrior. I bid you welcome. Thou standest in a garden high in the heavens, wherein I, Muanti the Wind Dragon, make my dwelling. Ooh, sun. Adol. It'll ask the voice how to stop the wind of destruction. Great Wind Dragon, please give us the answer we seek. What exactly is the wind of destruction? Is it true that it will bring about the end of Altago? You dragons sustain this world, right? Can't you stop this wind with your divine powers? But only if you beat me in battle first. It's like a weird mix between a bat and a gargoyle. Just like a really fat bat. Destined warrior, prove thy worth. Thy soul, thy body. Thou shalt have my power, once thou hast proven thy worth. Incoming! Aye. Curse? It's gonna be one where I have to pace myself in order to win. And shoot its fucking ribcage out at you. What are you gonna do? Ah. He tries to eat you too. Ooh, never got hit by that. He likely has a second form where he speeds up, too. Yeah, he's already sped up. Oh, that was a new one. Oh no.
We must fight.
I got nicked by that one.
Let me.
I walked right into that one. What's wrong with me? Walked right into that one too. will admit, I probably would have beaten him by now if I wasn't using, only, the quick slash attack. No, you don't. I don't know what that was going to be, but I don't want to find out. So I was probably way over-prepared for that fight. But that is a good thing for me. Very well. Unto thee I shall grant my succor. Thou shalt have my wind. Fiend Stone. Gimme. To those who may follow the ones I address herein, I grant thee my protection. Mishra gets a new extra skill. Wind Legion. Great Wind Dragon, I thank you. However, we still have questions. We shall not interfere, for this world desireth its doom. The end is near. Warrior, fight as thou willst with my power. What did the dragon just say? I'm uncertain of the exact details, but it does seem as though the end of Altago is unavoidable. And it sounds like the dragons can only watch. They don't seem to have any power to stop it. What does it all mean, though? What we do know for certain is that the wind of destruction will soon begin to blow. We must hurry and collect all the dragon stones. Yeah, we might be able to get more information as we do, too. Oh, but what are you going to do about the next sanctum, Adol? We already visited the altars of the 3 surviving tribes. The last 2 are the Sea Dragon's altar on Ruins Island, and the Moon Dragon's altar, which is out there somewhere. Right. So what are we going to do? We should return to Ziarius. I'm sure he'd like an update, and he may have even found something in a sea of books. Alright, let's head back to Iska. To Iska. What does this? Reporting in. The warrior seems to be continuing his meetings with the dragons. At this juncture, he has already acquired 3 of the 5 powers. Preparations for the rite are complete. The time is near. We must begin. Ooh, dark magic. We must bring a hammer down upon this vile, corrupted land, and end all with the wind of destruction. Understood. Well then. I think we have one better thing we can do, though. We might be able to fight the boss here. I am not entirely sure, but I think we can. Maybe. Now let's see. Are we strong enough to fight this boss, or no? I'm dealing decent damage to him, so... I don't know how much damage that deals, though. This tail whip? Because that's what killed my whole party before. I've yet to be hit, though. We took 100 or so damage from that. I'm playing it safe, just to make sure I can whittle him down, not die. Got any other attacks? I'm curious. Ooh, 207 damage, okay. I don't have to play it as safe. I should probably still play it safe. Levels are indeed king, considering how we got one-shotted before. 2,000 something damage, right? 2,800, I think it was. We were like, what, maybe 5 levels lower? Didn't block it in time. have been just inside the range. Final stretch. Oh, his tail actually takes double damage, I think. It's a shame it's so ridiculously hard to hit. Got him. Achievement unlock, Sinking of the Titanos. And out of that we get... Oh. Geese's extra. Titano's energy flooded into Geese's body. Geese can now use Fairy Annihilation as his extra skill. This is the energy left behind by a Titano? It seems so. The creature's ancient energy must have been a good match with them. You should be feeling it now, Geese. Yeah, I see. In that case, there seems to be no cause for alarm. I can feel an intense power welling up deep inside me. No need to hold back, I guess. I'll use this power however I see fit. God damn it! Stupid fucking controller. At least I don't have to waste a ton of money on everything. Alright then, to Iska Village. Ah, you're back. Do you learn anything about the anomalies? It seemed like you had a lot to check on. Is the situation outside really so dire? It seems the situation in the outside world is worse than we thought. What's the cause of this malady? I hear that the Altago city was founded where Iska used to be. A city where the descendants of the Adonians dwell, and yet they've forgotten all about us. It's been over 2 centuries, I know, but to forget what your people have done, it just feels wrong. The people of Altago city have completely forgotten about us. It is beyond our control and through no fault of theirs, but it does open some old wounds with the people of Iska. I'll admit, I was nervous when I heard that Ciarius would be summoning people from outside the village, but it seems everyone has gotten used to your presence pretty quickly. They may not say it out loud, but they're all rooting for you. The people of Iska have changed over the last 2 centuries. I believe it is a good thing that the village is starting to open up to the outside world. Never mind. The little girl is staring at you, blushing. I'm gonna go stand over here now. Don't talk to me, please. The little girl is staring at you, blushing. Then go over there. And stop staring. It is very, very rude. Hello. They say a strange illness began to spread right around the time we were being persecuted 200 years ago. It began with a severe cough, followed by a high fever, then full body petrification resulting in death. Yes, that was the start of what came to be known as Iskin fever. The anomalies in Otago City are only getting worse. At this rate, Iskin fever will spread everywhere. Long ago, the people of Otago City were stricken with the disease and thought it a curse. They called it Iskin fever. As a result, we were persecuted even more than for what we'd supposedly done to them. It was cruelty on a grand scale. Forget, what did this guy want? Ah, you brought materials from the sanctums? Splendid, let's have a look at them. We showed him an earth stone. This is from the Earth Sanctum, where Radamanj, the Earth Dragon, dwells. I'd like to tell you a bit about the Earth Dragon Altars, if I may. Dragon Altars are stone monuments built by each of the tribes to show reverence to the dragons. It is believed that the altars are the gateways to the sanctums where the dragons dwell. But this fact is only known to the elders of each tribe, and a select few others, such as myself. Only the elder families are qualified to open the way to the sanctums, with incantations unique to each tribe. This is about all I know. There still isn't enough information available to us on the dragons. I look forward to your next visit. Here. Take one of the other stones. Actually, a fire stone. This is from the Fire Sanctum, where Angwe Barl, the Flame Dragon, dwells. Let's see how much you know about the sanctums, shall we? Dragon sanctums refer to the layers where the 5 dragons dwell. They are hidden locations filled with dragon energy, and only those deemed worthy by the dragons may enter. While we've never seen a sanctum, we're quite certain they were created with unique spiritual energy. They say the spiritual energy gets stronger the deeper you go, bending the very laws of nature as we know them. This is about all I know. Here, take a wind stone. This is from the Wind Sanctum, where Mu Anti the Wind Dragon dwells. Let me tell you about the Dragon Stones this time. Dragon Stones are gems that are believed to hold the power of the 5 dragons. However, we've lost most of our records on the subject. So much of this is mere educated conjecture, I'm afraid. Only those recognized and acknowledged by the dragons themselves may wield these Dragon Stones. And the stones will unleash their infinite power in accordance with the will of their bearer. When all the Dragon Stones are acquired, the wielder will supposedly be granted a matchless power. This is about all I know. New materials? Nope. The tribe of Iska once had more knowledge and understanding of the land of Otago than any other tribe. Unfortunately, most of our knowledge was lost, but we cannot give up on passing what we know to our children. We are the only ones who know the true history of Otago and understand what exactly is happening right now. To research through records, decipher their mysteries, and teach what we learn to our descendants. That is our purpose as Iskans. The 2 moons we revere signify light and dark, life and death, the duality present in all things great and small. It is precisely because these 2 opposing forces exist that we have balance within our world. Everything that exists in this world is necessary. There is not one thing that does not serve a purpose. They say there was once an Iskin family line whose descendants learned to harness the power of our 2 moons. Descendants of this line were known as Dual Blades, and were dedicated to protecting the Elder of Iska. Unfortunately, with the Elder line dead, we can only assume the Dual Blades are lost to the ages as well. Dual Blades, huh? They say there was once an Iskin family line whose descendants learned to harness the power of our 2 moons. Yeah, okay. It is a rather tall pillar, with something similar to the seal of the moon engraved upon it. It is said that the 5 great dragons are the creators of Otago. Radamanj the Earth Dragon, Angwe the Flame Dragon, Mu Anti the Wind Dragon, Obalin the Sea Dragon, and finally, Sekalios the Moon Dragon. They are the ones who watch over the land of Otago. And you met them! You actually saw them and spoke with them! Oh, how I envy you! The 5 dragons are what sustain all life in Otago. I can't believe you actually met them face to face! I wish I could have heard the voices of the dragons like you did. Our ancestors have left behind many legacies in the land of Otago. I assume you have met the various shrines and stone monuments scattered across the land, no? These are all necessary structures to help protect the fragile balance of this world. Ah yes, allow me to say one thing if you would. You have already acquired the powers of the dragons, and you know the skills you must use to suppress the enemy. But in order to use these skills, you must first build up the powers of the dragons to the absolute limit. The powers of the dragons will increase more rapidly if you use your skills that the weapons containing them equipped. And I assume the higher level of the skill you use, the more power it harnesses from its dragon. Remember that, and use it to your advantage. The extra skill gauge builds up each time you use regular skills. Also keep in mind, the more SP the skill uses, the faster the extra gauge will fill. The shrines dedicated to the dragons, the altars that gather their energy, the subterranean canals of Iska, all these were built to direct the energy that flows throughout the land towards one true path. However, it seems many of them have been either destroyed or damaged with the passage of the ages. The shrine... that's all stuff we just read. Let's see. He has contrived his great insight into the energy that flows throughout Otago, and we develop arts that utilize it. Dragon energy resides in all Altaginian weapons. This has been the underlying philosophy behind everything we craft. It is only natural for an Iskan to enjoy research. Most of the records we have are fragmented and require careful deciphering, but that's part of the fun. It's only natural for an Iskan to enjoy research. Let's see, can you make anything good? That is a good sign. I hear you guys have been traveling all throughout Otago. It's been a long time since Iska withdrew from the world. I wonder how the other villages will react to us. The existence of this village is now known to the outside world. I wonder how the other villages will react to us. They say the Wind of Destruction is coming to Otago. No one seems to know what it is exactly, but people believe it will bring us ruin. I'm scared. I've never left this Pin village, but all I hear are scary stories about anomalies in the Wind of Destruction and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd want to stay holed up here too, if that's all I heard. Stay where it's safe, where you're probably not going to die. It is said that our ancestors created a barrier in the wilderness long ago, to keep Titanos and humans separated. I hear the number of Titanos in the outside world has been increasing. Ah, greetings. Your timing is impeccable. Aldosiari has just now finished poring over the ancient records. This would be a most opportune time to speak with him. Aldosiarius is upstairs. He seems to have finished studying the ancient records and has just expressed some concern about you a moment ago. I'll suggest you speak with him as soon as you're able. Will do. Sorry for that intermission. Oh. Stream literally just disconnected. Nice. Perfect timing. I think she is having a major malfunction. Okay. Stuck against the wall. Oh, Adol. I assume you were able to have your meeting with the dragons? I just finished investigating the ancient records as well. Would you mind giving me a comprehensive account of what happened in the sanctums? I see. The wind of destruction and the end of Altago. As I thought, a great calamity approaches us. Yeah, the dragons warned us about it, but none of them would tell us anything concrete on what to do. We did at least receive stones from them, though. And based on what they told us, it seems like we're supposed to collect them all. I see. So you returned here to check before heading to the Sea Sanctum, then? As I mentioned before, the location of the Moon Sanctum is unknown. I searched the records for any hints, but to no avail. The very first altar you found in the ancient shrine was a temporary one built to house the energy of the moon. I believe it to be linked with the real altar hidden nearby. So in other words, you're saying we don't have any solid info on the Moon Dragon altar, right? I guess our next move is the Sea Sanctum, then. Yes. It should be accessible from the altar on Ruins Island. The problem, however, is that it's off-limits to all citizens by order of the Dragon Knights. Furthermore, you'll require the aid of the Edonian Elder to enter the Sea Sanctum. Oh, right. And yeah, neither of those problems have any clear solution. It's awful, just awful! Oh, hi. Geese, something horrible has happened. What's the matter? Altago City was engulfed in an ominous fog of tremendous energy just now. Oh crap, that's no good. What did you say? What do you mean? Explain. We only saw it from far away. We're certain it's not good. From the looks of it, there are monsters heading toward it too. You mean... It sounds as though something unsettling is transpiring in Altago City. Adol, we need to go see what's happening. Sure, we run the risk of getting arrested, but this is too big to ignore. Oh, the creepy music is staying. Altago City has been engulfed by an ominous fog. I cannot be certain, but it seems fair to speculate that it has something to do with the king's assassination. We must go to Altago City, Adol, and get to the bottom of what's happening. Perhaps the wind of destruction has already... No, it's too soon for that. There's still time. Adol, you must return to Altago City quickly. I can teleport everywhere, if I want. I just saw Geese's fairies flying off in quite a hurry. May I inquire what you were discussing that transpired such a zeal? So all those are the same. Can't forge anything new. This is new. North sky. It doesn't look right. I don't like it. Not one bit. What is that? Ah, it's you. I feel unrest coming from the north, from Altago City. No guarantee it's not just my mind playing tricks on me, of course. I am pretty old. I hope that's all it is. I sense unrest in the direction of the city. What is this unsettling presence? Period question mark. Perhaps it's just my imagination. In fact, with an uncapitalized I and N, I hope that's all it is. Yeah, they got particularly lazy with this one text box. I didn't notice until the elders said something, but there's definitely a disturbance in the atmosphere. Danger approaches. My hunter sense is tingling. Danger approaches. Is there something unique in every village? There's something unique in every village. I was talking with the villagers what we need to do from here on out. But then, I felt as if the air suddenly changed. I have a bad feeling about this. I can't shake this feeling something bad's about to happen. What is this weird sensation? Elder, you must be exhausted. With this fever spreading like wildfire, you really need to take it easy. We can't have you collapsing from exhaustion. Take a break, man. You need one, and you've earned it. The elder must be exhausted. I'm sure he's been worried sick. Mustafa, you need to stop spacing out. Can you tell me about this breeze of decimation or whatever it is? What's wrong with Mustafa? Mustafa's been preoccupied for a short while now, understandably so. We've gathered here to discuss the situation and plan our attack. Please do not delay us with trivialities. Mustafa is a man of keen intuition. If he feels the monsters are near, I take my weapon in hand. I wonder if the people have given up on their blockade. Or if it's still up.
Let me at it.
We must fight.
All right.
Yep, they tore down the blockade. What's in the box? Speed orb. Good thing I came to check this, right? Well, I guess there's no point in being here. I just wanted to see if the blockade was lifted, and it was, so... The Kylos village. Hey, the llama cart's here. An anomaly large enough for even my underleveled wind sight to detect it must be a very large anomaly indeed. The way to Otago City is dangerous. Please stay here a while longer, won't you? My wind sight may not be as fully developed as Mishra's, but I can clearly sense a sinister presence. The way to Otago City is fraught with danger. You must be very, very careful. Come on, guys, just tell me, why is Otago City so dangerous? What's there that could kill me? The wind? You're stopping me from doing business because of some crazy wind? What's wrong with you? Hey, did something happen in Otago City? What tarnation's going on? These guys won't tell me anything. They just keep on saying it's dangerous, but they won't explain why. I guess it's difficult to understand how our wind sight arts work. Regardless, given what this child felt, I'm certain something terrible has taken place, and the people should be warned. If I could, I'd stop you from ever going back to that city. I just have a bad premonition about things there. The wind is tepid, and it carries misfortune on its wings. I have a bad feeling about this. We must pray to the Great Wind Dragon for protection. There have been many calamities in the village recently. We must pray to the Great Wind Dragon for guidance. Something always happens when bad winds keep blowing for days on end. And the dragon... Okay, so that's like the same exact dialogue. That has not changed. Okay. I thought it did. Well then. Let's find out what the problem is.
Let me.
All right.
There's a red tint in the air.
Let me.
All right.
We must fight.
Oh, it's getting redder as we get closer. Now it's like a miasma. Well, this is fine. Did the place get invaded by Titanos? Can't think of what else those claw marks would be. I'm just ripping complete chunks out of the whole ground and everything. What in the heavens? A dark fog? This doesn't feel right. This is more spiritual miasma than a mere fog. We're protected by the power of the dragons, but no one else exposed to this will undoubtedly experience adverse effects. That's not good. Okay, that's all I can take. The princess may be in danger. I need to go. We shall meet again. That's a bad idea. Hey! There she goes. She sure is impatient. But it is true that anyone in the city may be in danger. There seem to be monsters here too. Maybe we should take a look around. These people may probably need some help. I would most definitely agree. If anyone is outside and is unable to escape, he or she will be in danger for certain. Adol, what about Tia and Maya? We should split up. Come. You three split up and survey the city. Look for any explanation you can find for this mess. Report back to me if you discover anything pertinent or abnormal. Got it. Understood. Your wish is my command. You're looking for someone from Old Town, right? Then you search there. We'll handle the rest. Alright, good luck. Adol, Dogi, please be careful. See you guys later. Tia and Mai could be in danger. We should hurry to Old Town. Hey, it's you! Didn't you guys run away from the Coliseum? Well, that doesn't matter. I always knew you weren't bad people. Cared for some pointy object to deter your pursuers? You must need some weapons. Let me know if you'd like any of our wares. We just stocked new goods. You should take a look. Why aren't the Dragon Knights coming to help when the city's all in ruins? Where are they? We may have to run the monsters out by ourselves. We better get out the Peacemaker. We have no choice but to do something about the city ourselves. You should get all your weapons ready, too. Yep, new weapons. They require windstones, though. Oh, no, wait, these aren't new. They aren't new at all. I'm just being an idiot. What you got? Damascus. Rapid shape. So I need to get this one, but I don't have the money. Straight right. Almost all of these have a new skill attached to it. And then we have armor. Reflex. Imported armor made from a special metal. Isn't there a reflex armor in the Trail series? So they import it from Zumeria. Who knows? Maybe Zumeria is in the undiscovered section of Issa's map. Adol worries about Tia and Maya, and he decided he should hurry to Old Town. Monsters are supposed to naturally avoid places that human hands have created, but they came right in without a moment's hesitation. This behavior is most alarming. It's unimaginable that so many monsters would trespass upon a human dwelling. I can't believe monsters would come into the city. I lived in this city since I was a little girl, but I've never seen anything like this. I can't believe monsters would come into the city. Am I going to become some monster's dinner? Why did this happen? What are the Dragon Knights doing instead of protecting the city? I remember there was commotion by the city gate before the monsters appeared. Alright, the Dragon Knights are trying to stop the man in black. I just remember there was a commotion by the city gate before the monsters appeared. Look like they were trying to stop a man in black. Who is he? God, you're the ones who killed the king. Did you really do it, though? You don't look the type. Then again, I doubt you'd be back here if you really did it. Did you really assassinate the king? You don't look like someone who would do such a terrible thing. Well, I don't care. Please, somebody, anybody, get rid of the monsters outside. I heard shrieking from the main street, so I just ran to this tavern. But my partner ran toward Old Town. I still have to settle a deal with him. I ran to this tavern, but my partner ran toward Old Town instead. If I don't settle a deal with him, I'm going to lose a lot of money. I heard monster noises when I was walking down the main street. I turned around and saw these monsters twice my size running right at me. I don't even remember what happened after that. When I came to, I was here. The moment I ran in here, the entrance just crumbled away. If I were just a little later, I would have been left outside with the monsters. I don't want to die yet. Oh no, I was planning on taking a ship back home today. Why are there monsters inside the city? This shouldn't be possible. What am I supposed to do now? Oh no, I can't get to the harbor with the monsters outside. I need to at least get my daughter out of here. Mommy, calm down. Mommy? Mommy suddenly decided we need to go home. Mommy, what happened? Mommy suddenly decided we need to go home. She won't even listen to me. Mommy, what's wrong? Monsters. Deadly monsters. Hey, it's you guys. You're alive. Monsters attacked the city without a moment's warning, and people began to flock to the tavern for safety. Didn't hear any monsters for a while, so I figured I'd come outside and survey the damage. And I found myself surrounded by a fog as thick as pea soup. What happened? Monsters attacked the city from out of nowhere. A bunch of people are taking cover at my tavern, too. What the heck's going on? I took refuge at the tavern for a while. Then I got curious to see what was happening outside, and man, I only now just finished cleaning this rubble. But damn, the air is really heavy. First monsters, now this weird fog. What in the world is happening to this city? Adol, over there. Demons. What are they doing to Maya? Adol, we gotta save her. That was easy. Hey Maya, are you okay? Damn, we need to get her indoors pronto. There you are. You? I thought you would run away. We'll talk later. Right now we need to get Maya indoors. Right. Take her to the sanctuary. It's more airtight than the other buildings. What's wrong, Maya? Is there something you want to tell us? She must be looking for Tia. That was probably why she ran out of here before. What? Wait, where's Tia? Not in Old Town, that much I can say. I suspect she's out in the city somewhere. That's not good. It'll propose that he and Dogi search for Tia. Yeah. Maya, it'll be alright. We'll bring Tia back. She fell asleep. She must have been really worried about Tia. I suspected the accusations against you two were misplaced from the very start. You aren't criminals, I'm sure of it. I leave the search for Tia in your capable hands. Alright. Adol, let's go. Maya's sleeping, but she looks to be in a lot of pain. Maya, don't worry about Tia. We'll find her and bring her back, we promise. Tia's nowhere to be found here in Old Town. She must have gone to the city proper. Wherever she is, find her. For Maya. Please, for Maya's sake, find Tia and bring her back to Old Town. Yeah, where did she go anyway? She ran out somewhere. I think I have Iskin fever too. You know, Maya's actually doing a lot worse than me. But she still got right up and dashed out of here. Tia, where are you? I wonder where Tia went. It's heavy. My body feels so heavy. It's like someone else's body. Dr. Dalen, please help me. I'm so cold. Dr. Dalen, over here. I saw a bunch of huge monsters in the city, and before I knew it, I was running towards Old Town. Where the hell did I instinctively come to a ratty old place like this? So much for forethought. Damn it, why am I so bad at planning ahead? I can't get home when there are monsters outside. I can't believe I'm stuck here with all these Iskin fever patients. It's not contagious, is it? It's contagious, but you can only catch it from the world. I was already scared because of the Iskin fever outbreak, but now I'm horrified. Iskin fever is bad enough. Bad enough, Gratios. Why don't you send monsters and noxious smoke on top of it? Why do I have to suffer like this? I ran to this house as soon as everything went kerblooey, but what's this smoke? The smoke's coming through the cracks in the walls. You say something? This child took me by the hand and let me hear when I was outside. I can't hear very well, but obviously something big must have happened. I wish I could hear what it was. I don't know what I'm doing here. I was led here by this child, being from Old Town. I can't remember the last time I felt the warmth of another human being. That's depressing. This dark fog, it ain't right. Something is very wrong with it. And the howling of monsters, the moans of pain all around me, it's like I'm in the middle of a battlefield. This is no trivial matter. The tension in the air, the moans of pain all around us, it's just like a battlefield. Well, at least this cat is fine. Grandma, hang on. The monsters in front of our house is gone now. Please, Grandma, let's go together. I don't want to leave you. I don't want to leave you, Grandma. Ooh, my chest feels heavy. What a terrible time for this to act up. It's okay, it's okay. You go on ahead. Go to the sanctuary. It's okay, I'll be right behind you. Just hurry, go to the sanctuary. Nobody in here. What about the old lady and old man that are right here? This young lady here seems to have lost her way during all the confusion. We're in a similar situation, ending up here, unable to return home. At least I had this young lady here to talk to. This young lady here seems to have lost her way during all the confusion. Since I can't return home anyway, I'll look after her. I lost Daddy, and a boy wearing green found me and brought me here. The boy in green was wearing weird clothes. I don't think he's from here. Boy in green. Who would that be? Oh, Elk. The boy wearing green brought me here. But where is here? I want to go home. Can't believe you guys are walking around at a time like this. Are you feeling okay? Eating too much of that dark fog can't be good for you. If you start feeling weird, let me know. I have lots of medicine in stock. We got new items in stock. Take a look. After the dark fog covered the city, a bunch of monsters started coming as if this was their territory. Don't tell me this fog has the power to attract monsters. I've heard of monster repellents, but a fog that attracts them? You gotta be kidding me. So much for new items. If it weren't for the boy, I would have been eaten by the monster that was chasing me. Not for that boy, I'll be inside a monster's stomach right about now. That was just too close for comfort. Hey, me and Cruci found a guy passed out on the street during our patrol, so we brought him in for treatment. My grandma taught me first aid, so you can leave this to me. Really for Cruci, she said she was going to take another look outside for a bit. Man, what is up with the city? Got it. Water and bandages. There's some medicine in the master's room. It's not much, but shall I bring it? Did you come from the outside? Are you alright? You can rest here if you wish. That boy started treating the wounded in my house like he owns the place. What? You're the king! You're the assassin! It doesn't matter now. I'm sure you don't want to die either. You can stay here, so just be good. I won't nitpick at a time like this. In exchange, don't do anything to us. A man in black stood behind me with monsters. I could see his face, but I swear I could see him. Couldn't see his face, but I swear I could hear him laughing. How creepy. Who or what is he? And is he single? When the man in black saw how scared I was, he laughed. And then he brought monsters with him. How's that even possible? I can hear the monsters in the city. I can't take it anymore. What are you doing in my room? Taking advantage of the crisis outside? Get out at once. Shoo, shoo! The monsters have come to the city looking for food, but I'm too beautiful to be eaten. I'm rich, filthy rich, so why must I be forced to endure such terrifying tribulations? You can't even see the thing. Monster at the harbor. Some guy with a poleaxe helped me get away. The monster at the harbor looked really strong. I hope the poleaxe guy is alright. I was running away from a monster and ended up here. If that lady hadn't saved me, I would have been monster food. That lady was really strong. She saved me from the monster while she was carrying a man on her shoulder. We'll be alright, so cheer up everyone. I don't know what kind of monsters are out there, but we'll be safe as long as we stay in this house. Master spent big money to build this house. No monster will be able to break in. Just be glad that such a pretty girl is treating you. Ow. I tried to stop the monsters that came into the city, but I was thrown back and passed on the spot. Damn those monsters destroying the city like this. Damn those monsters destroying the city like this. You know, I tried to stop them. Letting people use my house as shelter. The house was built just recently, so it's very sturdy. We'll be fine as long as we stay in this house, I guarantee it. I'll be fine as long as we stay in this house. I'll do everything I can to keep everyone safe. Wouldn't it be a good idea for you to stay inside as well? They're huge. Monster at the sea. Please, don't move. Your wounds need to be treated. It may hurt a bit, but hang in there. Oh, hello. I know basic first aid, so you can leave this to me. Please, find any others that need help. I I've had a bad feeling for some time now. The Tano sightings, the assassination of His Majesty, such terrible things keep happening. It's like the end of Altago is near. Oh, how little you know. I had a bad feeling for some time now that something terrible is going to happen to Altago. Sad to see I was right. This is horrible. I just heard monsters by the harbor. I hope the dock workers are okay. Well then. Let's go this way. Coliseum is blocked off. The door is locked from the inside. Busted open? Hell yeah! Monsters! You're humans. You're the ones who tried to hit me that one time. How dare you break your way into the shop at a time like this? Get out. I'll never want to see your faces again. I'm gonna go on a limb and say we're not welcome here. Get out now. Whose property do you think this is? Better buy some time when I'll move my stock. Get out. I don't have any time to waste on the likes of you. You have a lot of nerve showing your faces in here now. What are you trying to do? Get out. If those monsters come into this establishment, it'll be your fault. And I'll be happy about it. Don't scare me like that. I think I just lost 10 years of my life. Anyway, I better lock up so monsters can't get in. Aha, it's exactly times like these that you must laugh out loud. Calm and collected. Stay calm and collected. I better lock up. Welcome to the... Yep. For shopping in a time like this, you're a strange one. Master may be off in his own world, but there was no order to close the store, so feel free to shop. Master's motto is to never miss a chance to win under any circumstances. Shop if you wish. Is no concern to me. I am poor. Was it worth it? Probably not. Let us pray. I'm sure the sea god will extend us his protection if we do. O Gratios, please rescue thy people from this calamity. Oh, we should probably go to the harbor first, actually. Because more than likely we're gonna have to search for Aisha. Since she's the elder now. The residents of the city can't come running to the temple for shelter as soon as the anomaly hit the city. I must pray that the damage was minimal. I must pray that the damage was... I just prayed that the damage was minimal. A man in black slipped right past the monsters and headed to the palace. I caught a glimpse of his face under the hood, and I feel like I've seen it before. I feel like I've seen that man in black before. So it's somebody we know. But what's all this commotion? What are the Dragon Knights doing? What are the Dragon Knights doing? What good are they if they're useless in emergencies? That lady with her eyes closed touched me and it became easier to breathe all of a sudden. I'm fine, I'm not scared at all. Sometimes I hear weird noises outside, like roars, but not. I've never heard anything like them before. Oh, Gratios, please rescue thy people from this calamity. I thought it was my time when I saw the monster chasing after me, but she saved me. I was able to take shelter at this temple. Gratios, thank you for your provision. She is the one that saved me, and I'm extremely grateful. Most of the residents here have been evacuated. However, this miasma, many are losing their consciousness when exposed to it. It is no thicker than a normal fog, but perhaps this is the wind of destruction? Nevertheless, it seems we must prioritize treating the wounded. It seems this miasma has the power to drive monsters mad. Perhaps the monsters outside the city came here because of the miasma. Hey, have you heard any news about the Colosseum? I was out grocery shopping when this happened, and I wasn't able to return to the Colosseum because of the rubble. I hope everyone is alright. I hope Miss Ursa and the others are okay. I'm sure Ursa's fine. Everyone else, that's up in the air. Yeah, the palace seems to be the place where we have to go. So that'll be the place we go to last. Adol, that's... Damn it. How many is this now? Come on, I'll cover you. I'd say don't waste your time, but we have none to waste anyway. Let's get this over with. He's joined the party.
Let's go.
They weren't Titanos, but they were pretty strong. Where did they come from? I'm guessing the sea. Look over there. Capsized. Ah, crap, the ships. Is this from those same monsters? Seems likely. The warships in the naval port got hit hard too. The situation right now is looking grim. Damn it. We need to find Tia. Hey, no, we gotta hurry. You looking for that girl? I let everyone from the harbor to safety, so there shouldn't be anyone left to rescue over here. That means I'm free to join you in your search. Let's go. That helps. One more party member. Although, oh. I didn't replace that. To give him, though. Increases running speed, huh?
Let's go.
So he just moved a little bit faster. Not really worth it. Better off just dashing the whole time.
Let me out. All right.
Let's see. Do we regen HP if we just stand here? We do. But who cares about that? To the palace. Geese. Ju, what's the matter? It's horrible. Dragon Knights up ahead have been slaughtered, butchered like animals. What? What do you mean? A really scary-looking guy is on a total killing spree. The palace is full of dead bodies. It's completely drenched in blood. That ain't good. Who in the world? We can't just stay here, Adol. Let's go. Intense music. This is terrible. Who would do this? Whoever it was skilled and dangerous. We should hurry. The Dragon Knight is already dead. There's a single deep gash. It seems he was killed with one strike. The Dragon Knight is already dead. man that killed all the Dragon Knights went to the palace, so I think we're safe here. But what about the men and women in the palace? I think the scary man went to the palace. What do I do? What do I do? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What should we do? The Dragon Knights were killed so easily, they were like ragdolls. I can't take this anymore. Somebody please do something. At this rate, anyone could be next. Even us. Shriek. You're the ones who get the king. Stay away. Get away from me. Don't kill me. I have so much to live for. Stay away, you murderer. Get away from me. I don't want to die. Everybody is dead. What about the Dragon Knights here? He just went straight through. Everyone's dead? Damn it, I'm too late. I couldn't even step outside the station because I was so scared. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. Damn bastard in black. You couldn't see his face, but his moves were a dead giveaway. Who was it? The only person that we know that would be skilled enough would probably be one of the generals of the army. Which would basically mean Raud? Or Rod? Wait a minute, Rod's a dual blader. God damn it. He has a connection to the Moon Tribe. He uses two blades. But then who would it be? You're left with the guy with the giant forehead and the dude with the rapier whose name I can't really remember. The Altaginian Falcon. I can't remember his name. Alright, so it's not Rod. Dad, I'll kill him if it's the last thing I do. Holy. You. I should have known. You were in on this with him. What are you talking about? What happened here? Who did this? You made it. You're alive. Aisha? No, Sigrun. And she's down too. Sigrun, you alright? I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I must go to Princess Aisha's aid. The man responsible for what you see before you is Commander Skyas. Skyas? Okay. What? What? Okay, Skyas. I could use an explanation. It might be useful. Halt. I will not allow you to go any farther. Heh. I'm afraid that won't do. My goal is to kill the Prime Minister. But if I also dispatch the princess, my work here will be complete. Murderer scoundrel. He's going after the elders. So Raud is now the Moon Elder. Oh, great. Skyas, why are you doing this? You're the Altaginian Falcon. You fought bravely against the Romans, who weren't enemies of Altago. My enrollment in the Dragon Knights was mere happenstance. Defeating the Romans was merely my putting out the sparks of an imminent fire before it could blaze. My loyalty never once lay with the kingdom of Altago. Why would I willingly serve the king, the chief of the tribe that persecuted Iska and destroyed the land's balance? So he's from the Moon Tribe. Him. Why do you... There must be some sort of force controlling him. A puppet master pulling the strings. Skyas, I will ask you just once. It was you who assassinated His Majesty, was it not? What? Adel Red's presence was almost too good to be true. Couldn't have worked out better for me. For all the suspicion that otherwise would have been on me. No. What you have done is unforgivable. Commander Rod is visibly upset. Visible anger. Get away. Get the hell away! That bastard. Damn him. Damn him! Prime Minister Orbis was killed with one single strike. His body is still warm. Seems Skyas is in a room. We must confront him for the truth. I'm fine. Go help the princess. You have to stop Skyas. Dryzen? Impressive, General. You're the first man to ever exchange more than one blow with me. But you chose the wrong opponent. Your power. It's the same power that Adol acquired. No, it's even more. So you noticed. I can't have this getting around, though. You and the princess are not long for the world deal, General. No. Skyus, stop right there. Well, well. What is the killer of our beloved king doing here? Have you come to pay your penance? Shut the hell up. You're the one who killed him. It seems you know something we don't. Why don't you tell us, Falcon? Or should I just call you traitor? Huh. You talk big for someone the Iskin Elder's errand boy. You know he's not even the real Elder, right? You son of a... I know everything. Adol Kristen. I even know that you were chosen as the Dragon Warrior, and that you have obtained 3 Dragon Stones. How the hell do you know that? I don't have to answer you. Oh, it's a boss fight. Altagenian Falcon, Skyus. But perhaps I will, if you can endure the peerless swordsmanship of the Altagenian Falcon. Damn. Get ready. Oh! Oh, you son of a bitch. That's a lot of damage. I do want to try to win. Damn! Well, I can load last save. Let's see what the dialogue is. Adol Dogi! You... What is this power? This won't do. Adol, haven't you overcome numerous ordeals all throughout Otago? The great dragons must be cringing in shame at your grievous misuse of their powers. Oh no, you didn't. I'll tell you one thing, though. To believe the Dragon Warrior is capable of saving Otago from the Wind of Destruction is false hope at best, and utter delusion at worst. What? What do you mean? The 5 dragons already know this. This is merely the beginning of what must happen according to the one true way, the root of all existence. If you do not understand that, you will never succeed. But, really, you wouldn't prevail even if you did. You will not be able to lay even one finger on me. The root of all existence? Enough of your mind games. Adol, Doki! Father? This determination. I never felt such malice, such a thirst for blood. Who are you? What do you do to them? 4 delegates of the 5 tribes. You have already led the Dragon Warrior to the Sanctums. Your presence is no longer necessary. Powered up. How fortunate. Now I can simply be rid of all of you at once. That will not be necessary. What? Who? The Dragon Warrior lacks power. If he is unable to reach us, it will have an adverse effect on the right. They should be left alive so that they may aid him. But the higher hope, the deeper the despair. And the right requires the deepest of despair. We shall have them prolong their suffering. Understood. Damn. Hey, you! Who the hell are you? Where'd you come from? going to spout crap about deepening our despair. At least have the decency to show us your face. You're the one behind it all. The assassination of my father, the outbreak of disease in the city, the mass murder on the palace grounds. I, Aisha Sari Edonis, the Sovereign Otaga, hereby command you, reveal your face and give your name. Very well. I will oblige. Unexpected. Okay then. What? The hell? You're the kind lady who always brought us medicine. Tia? Allow me. You see before you the true ruler of all the Elders of Iska, Guardians of the Moon. The great Tia Luna Rem Iskalia. What? The lost elder line of Iska? Wait a minute. Tia, this is some kind of joke, right? I mean, it has to be, right? You've been so kind to me and Adol. Tell me this is all some big misunderstanding. Her face looks 100% different. Also boobs. I, the maiden Elders of Iska, live to serve only the great root of all existence. I will call forth the wind of destruction and cleanse this land. You. The Tia you know was no more than a charade, a persona. All was for the purpose of returning the land of Altago to its ideal state. My work as a medicine maker who freely traverses the lands of Altago was a cover to avert suspicion. The assassination of His Majesty, the creation of the miasma, the massacre in the palace. Even my friendship with you was all an act, one that allowed me to keep watch and advance my ends. You've got to be kidding me! And what about the girl? What about Maya? You're so desperate to help her. Are you saying that was all an act too? The life of one child is but a mote of dust before the great root. All must be engulfed by the wind of destruction to make way for the eternal cycle of rebirth. The little girl, you, and even I. It is only a matter of time. Adol Kristen, I suggest you leave Altago. You are an outsider, free from the bonds of Altago and its fate. If you stay, then you too will be engulfed by the wind of destruction. Tia! Wait! You wish to stop me despite my warning, and acquire the Dragon Stones. All of them. Without them, your efforts will surely come to naught. Damn. This can't actually be happening, can it? Is this some kind of elaborate practical joke? If so, I'm not laughing. Following these events, delegates from villages throughout Otago gathered together to offer Otago City their aid. Among them were Fatima, Mustafa, and even Ciarius. Adol decided to survey the city and speak with its residents and visitors to determine the best course of action. So they have warriors stationed everywhere. I never imagined she was the one behind all this. She's the last in line of the Iskan Elders, no less. I thought they were all dead and gone. I can't say I'm not surprised myself. It is our duty as the surviving members of Iska to protect the balance of Altago in the stead of the late Elders. That is what I believed and why I stayed hidden for over 200 years, observing the changes that befell Altago. But our elder line actually survived, and now the current Elders is trying to summon the wind of destruction. They knew everything as if it were all according to some grand design. They even knew that Adol was in possession of the stones. And it seems as if these stones have some bearing on the rite they've been attempting to invoke. Ciarius, do you have any idea what connection they may be? My apologies, but I do not. It seems the elder family of Iska had a great secret that was passed down from generation to generation. A secret on which rests the fate of all Otago. Perhaps it is something so important that they could not even tell their own people. I have no idea what it could be. Nonetheless, it is clear that the girl and the traitor are planning to bring about their destruction. With the Prime Minister and countless others murdered in cold blood, Otago's balance is more tenuous than ever. They are serious, and they have clearly demonstrated an utter lack of remorse. Personally, I don't care what they're planning to do. I won't let him get away with making a fool out of me. Still, I have to concede he's a much stronger fighter than anyone I've run into before. We need to be careful. What are you gonna do from here on out, Adol? Hold on, man. Adol's in no condition to... I wasn't talking to you. You two need to get it together fast. It would have been better if I were chosen to be the Dragon Warrior. That was Ciaris's original plan, if I'm not mistaken. Oh dear, so you knew all along, did you? Well, I must admit, I thought perhaps you were qualified, seeing the success you've shown in mastering the Iskan arts. But Adol was chosen before I had a chance to act. If you can't step up to the challenge, I suggest you leave Otago's fate to someone who can. At least that way you won't get involved in affairs that don't concern you, like that girl pointed out. It is the most sensible decision. Adol reached a decision and expressed his intention to see this ordeal through to the end. Adol, you really are crazy. I knew you wouldn't give up so easily. If that's the case, then we'll help you out however we're able. You can count on us. Adol, thank you. Unfortunately, with no knowledge of the enemy's true motives, there aren't many options available to us. First, we must keep the situation in Otago City from getting any worse. Then, even though it's exactly what your opponent wants you to do, I suggest you continue on as you have been. Yeah, maybe we'll be able to figure out what Tia's really after. Would that mean? Yes, that you must still visit the Sea and Moon Dragons. As I said before, though, you know virtually nothing about the Moon Dragon at this point, short of that it exists. But the Sea Dragon can be found within the Sanctum on Ruins Island. Of that I am certain. I see. But we need help from the Elder tribe that reverses the Sea Dragon in order to help enter the Sanctum, don't we? With His Majesty gone, that leaves... me. Aisha, are you okay? I'm fine. I can't just sulk around at a time like this. I checked on Sigrun and the General before coming here. The wounds aren't deep, but I'm told they aren't fatal. They're in good hands. Really? Father, I'm so relieved. Lucky break considering what happened. Ciarius, right? It's nice to meet you. I am the Princess of Otago, Aisha Sari Edonis. I'd like to take part in this as the eldest Eldress of Sedona in place of my late father. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Royal Highness. But are you certain? That the sovereign of the kingdom is absent from the capital in such times. It is true that the city is in terrible shape. This is much more serious than saving just one city. Maybe a bit of an odd request, but I'd like to ask you to look after the city in my absence. With the elders of Shinona, Sagram, and Iska here, I'll have little to worry about. I understand, and I will oblige. Little old me? Well, alright, let's do this thing. If any more monsters show up, my warriors will take care of them. Thank you. I'll be able to rest easy knowing you three are looking after my affairs. Adol, Dogi, I look forward to accompanying you again. There may not be much I can do, but we need to press on. Aisha? Damn straight. Let's kick some fate. I guess he's off to Ruins Island with us then. Will you even be able to charter a ship with the harbor in shambles as it is? Yes, but the naval and merchant ships are under heavy repairs and won't be seaworthy for some time. I did, however, manage to find a small boat like the one we used last time. Perfect. I've been hoping to host another pleasure cruise. So what are you waiting for? All aboard the SS Wave Crusher 2 is ready for departure. Aisha's joined the party. Elk joined the party. Everybody else joined the party. We get it. So then... this is going to end horribly. Well... before I attempt it, I'm going to look it up to see if he can actually be defeated. And if he can, I'm going to beat the ever-living shit out of him. And I won't stop until I do. He can't be defeated. After losing like 40% of his health, every attack done to him will be blocked. Oh my god, there's a video where somebody actually did it, where somebody actually beat him because you could stack infinite numbers of strength boosts and just one-shot him. But then he gets glitched at 0 HP and it forces you to reset the game. That's hilarious. Yeah, at some point someone hacked Adol's stat, something or other, crashed the game with Sky surrounded its HP, it's a scripted loss. So then... whoops. Let's try to lower his HP. Oh, that was really, really close. Yep, there it is. He's perfect guarding the attacks now. Yeah, force loss. He just started blocking all the attacks. Or at least he started guarding a percentage of them. I was at about 50 or so HP. Well, that was fun. If I tried hard enough, I could probably actually beat him if only he didn't actually perfect guard all the attacks at about 40% HP. But it seems like he successfully does it more and more until you just can't actually win. Huh. See, there's a guy fighting him. A nightmare. Don't know which version this is. But I think he got him to exactly half health at this point. As he's running around in circles. Using up all of his healing items. And he's stuck at 20,700 HP. Yeah, half health. Eventually he just guards infinitely. I didn't actually get him to half health though. But I say, oh well. We'll beat the crap out of him when we get around to that point in the story, so... until next time then. Because I need to go to bed. Because I have work in the morning, like usual. But this stretched on a lot longer than I thought it would. So, night.